you guys? I'm back for another one. So I just took a bath and got my infrared light on, near infrared light on. So I was just taking a bath and there was a message that was coming through. Now, the message is, it was something about. It came and it went, and it came and it went, and it came and it went, and then it was just kind of like, Spirit was just kind of like, turn on the computer. It's something about, let's just pull the cards and we'll see if it'll jog my memory. It was something about, I just heard that you forgave them without them telling you sorry, and it's like that's like how God knew, or that's how somebody's ancestors knew, or something like that. Man, what the hell? This was nasty. Whatever this message was, it was a parental figure that had something to do with manipulating a child who's an adult child now. I would presume that's kind of that's what I was getting, because I was shown a story. Let's see if the cards will tell the story and it will refresh my memory, the message. Someone's truth is incredibly ungrounding to somebody else. That's not your problem, okay? Yeah, there's this chick that I watch on YouTube. Her name is BJ Investigates, and I just heard her say, it ain't defamation if it's true. Okay, so it's not your problem. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Page of Swords. It's like growing up, one of your parents or somebody knew. It could have been a parent, it could have been a grandparent, it could have been a maternal figure, it could have been a paternal figure. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? Just take what resonates. But it's like, but it was somebody who was really close to you. It could have even been your entire family. It was somebody really close to you, though, and somebody who has been around you since the beginning, and somebody who has, right, yeah. Devil card came out. It's like the message that I'm receiving is that somebody's co-creating with God. So you have this energy where you really can get whatever it is that you want, and people probably relied a lot on you, I would imagine, emotionally, or just told you a lot of things about them, because they knew that talking to you was essentially like praying to God. And if they could find favor with you, then they had favor with God, essentially. Okay, so what I'm hearing though is that at some point God had to step in and say, okay, yeah, now maybe this is why somebody has been going on like some sort of a journey where they needed to learn discernment, okay, because it's kind of like God was like, okay, what I'm seeing is like God coming down and saying like, okay, you're supposed to be here, but what happened? Like, why has this thing that was supposed to manifest for, the collective, why has it not manifested yet? And it's like somebody going through all of these like their Akashic records and seeing what happened, where it happened, when it happened, whatever, okay? But there's a message about somebody who this child really receives kind of whatever they want from the universe. And it's something about that there was somebody who was trying to manifest against you, or take this manifestation of, maybe they learned how to manifest by trying to steal some of your essence or something like that. Something happened where they you may have had a dream, or you may have had thoughts as a child. Not even dreams. Like, I feel like it's what I'm hearing is that you had a dream or something like that, or you would have certain like dreams, and like this adult would like apple pick, like it's like you were a child and you were like exploring all of the possibilities of life, okay, and you had just like this great imagination where it was like, oh yeah, I could live in that house, or oh yeah, I could do that, or oh yeah, I could do that, or I could do that. And then it's like you gather all these things and you're like, oh wow, I can do all of these things. And then you're like, well, what do I want to do? Okay, it's kind of like that. It's like that's what you were doing, okay. And there was some sort of a monitoring spirit, or some sort of a monitoring spirit that was apple picking some of the worst of those experiences and trying to put those in your life like it was supposed to be your life experience, like those were supposed to be your life experiences. Okay, now that's okay. Now, oh god, okay. They may have collaborated with some other people as well. These other people didn't realize your purpose was so big. Okay. We've got these cards. All right. Let's pull some more cards. Okay, so what's the message? I just heard... We got the Hierophant and the Page of Cups in the reverse position, and I just heard God thinks they're delusional. Well, they are, because your path is your path, and nobody's supposed to be moving your path anywhere it's not supposed to go. Do you know what I mean? But like, you're connected to source. See, whoever this karmic energy is, they're not connected to source. They don't have that that knowing. But somehow they knew, I'm hearing, but somehow they knew that your purpose was that big. So that's why I feel like this was an energy that, I feel like this is somebody who brought you in to the world or was very close to you. And that also indicates to me that this is somebody who has been in your life for many, many lifetimes. Okay? So it's like a monitoring spirit that, okay, so you may have come into this life to essentially try to teach them a lesson, so to speak, okay? Because the other thing that I heard was there's a sleeping dragon, okay? And you are the sleeping dragon. That child is the sleeping dragon, okay? So they traumatize you, to get you in a fawning type of a space, okay? There's something about the space in between that you took to heal yourself and get yourself out of this. Like, somebody's really good at going from, fawning to being assertive, okay? Whether it's intentional or not. It could very well be just that this is somebody who triggers you into this fawning. But I feel like after lifetimes and lifetimes of this happening, it's like you came into this life and you recognized the cycles. Or you were prepared, right? Because you're co-creating with God. God's everything. These fuckers who try to fuck around with the devil and stuff like that, like, the devil is not omnipotent. God is, okay? The devil doesn't know everything. God does, okay? So if you are aligned with God, you'll know. You'll know. God will tell you everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to know everything. But it depends on, like, your clearance, right? So to speak. All right? What else? Yeah, there was some sort of, magic or something like that, some sort of spell work, some sort of something that's been lifted now, okay? Some sort of curse that's been lifted now, okay? Like, you're not in this place anymore. I feel like even in this lifetime, you really were prepared. Like, the trajectory really, like, I feel like even, like, what I'm hearing is, like, even lifetimes, like, what I'm hearing is a few lifetimes ago, you probably could have ended this, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know why. So, but, I don't know. Maybe somebody just needed to make sure that it was going to happen for sure this time, or maybe somebody's soul really cares about another soul, but you know what, okay, what else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest way light. Okay, you're moving on. Moving forward. Six of Swords. The Sun. Illumination. Alright. The Moon in the reverse position could also be like, you know, secrets that need to still kind of come to the light. So maybe you're, you know, still waiting for some more information, and maybe you're still healing a little bit. And that information doesn't need to come today. It doesn't need to come tomorrow, but there might be some more information. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. Somebody needs to open up their heart. For me, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position is always just open up your heart. Let's see what else is going on here, okay? Let me look something up real quick. Yeah, I feel like whoever this energy was, it was like they just didn't want you to move ahead. They were trying to keep you trapped in a false light narrative or a false light timeline, right? It would kind of keep you like living in the past. We did a reading about this with the Kali Yuga. It was like somebody was trying to keep you, or somebody was trying to keep somebody in a past cycle, like make them think that they hadn't got out of a certain cycle when you had already gotten back into a cycle, or when you had already gotten out of the cycle. Somebody is outside of the karmic wheel too, so you can ascend outside of the karmic wheel, right? And somebody has ascended outside of the karmic wheel, which means that you're co-creating with God, essentially, right? So, but you have clearance, okay? So, somebody was trying to make you feel like you were not outside of the karmic wheel, if that makes any sense. Okay, so what is the message? I don't know. What is the message? Being out of the karmic wheel just essentially means that you've lived many, 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 many lifetimes, and you've learned many, 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 many lessons, and that you just have favor with God because, you did the work. All right. So it's not like you're out of the karmic wheel because, it's not like it's like you did your fucking work. Like you did it. Right. Okay. King of Wands. Yeah. Leadership, authority, challenge, leadership. Yeah. See, like I'm saying, like whoever you are, like you're an incredible leader. And you did your work, and somebody has ascended out of the karmic wheel, which is not to say like go out there and make bad decisions. No. I don't think that any of you guys would do that, though. I feel like all of you are incredibly mindful. You know what I mean? And also, you guys just take what resonates. Somebody needs to drink more water. Or like hot tea. Chamomile tea, maybe. Take an Epsom salt bath. What else? Spirit, ancestors, of the highest way light. Anything else? See, because I can feel the burden of, like, this. It's so sad though, because but it's also like whoever you are, I feel like you just kind of are like, I'm seeing like the Fool in my mind's eye. So it's like whoever you are, you really just kind of have faith, and you're just like, yeah, I know that I'm co-creating with God, you know? Like, and co-creating with God is very different from like casting a spell. I don't know why I feel like I need to like clarify that, but co-creating with God is more of like it's not commanding that something happen. It's more like looking at an issue and then saying to God like that's not okay, that needs to change. And then it happens. Like it could even happen like instantly. Like I've seen things like that happen, and it's like I'll say like that's not okay, this needs to happen, and then something happens and it switches immediately. Or like that person deserves that, and then they get something, and it's like, but I could say that too and like it won't happen. Or like God will even say like, well, maybe not, or you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, it's like, what if it happens, it happens, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you know, like sometimes like maybe you experience that, you know, like you have a thought and it shifts the reality. That's God listening to your thoughts, and you have some sort of clearance, and you have that sort of authority where like God and the angels listen to you and what you say and what you think, right? What you say, what you think, right? I feel like this message is coming out a lot, but whoever you are, if you've been feeling a little stagnant, things are going to start moving forward a little bit faster for you. Not fast, but just, it's like, I feel like you've been patient for a really long time. In fact, I feel like somebody's had to be patient their entire life. And I feel like you're going to start seeing a shift in that, where you're not going to have to be so like I'm just seeing somebody feeling like they just have to like sit still like this, like they just have to like sit still and like keep everything in, and like, you know, I don't know how else to explain it, but it's just like it's not going to be like that forever. I feel like somebody's shifting out of that. Breadcrumbing. Somebody was trying to manifest a lack mindset, or a lack or something like that, by trying to breadcrumb you. Whatever, you get everything from God, it doesn't fucking matter. They can't, you know that. What else, spirit answers should I highlight? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, you have some really good luck. You have some good karma coming in. And what the fuck did I was talking about karma being outside of the karmic wheel. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is my Claude Monet Impressionist tarot deck, but like it's, you know, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else is going on. So, I don't know. I hope that this is helping somebody or bringing some sort of confirmation or something. I don't know.